Hey, Becca. Guess what? I took a vacation. Now we can go out with the kids during summer vacation. You're happy? You should thank me. Whoa, what's up all of a sudden? You're at work, right? Aren't you supposed to be working? I mean, when does the vacation start? A week long starting from tomorrow. Tomorrow? The kids are having summer vacation, right? I did my best to take days off. Starting tomorrow? That's too soon. What's with that reaction? Your husband took a vacation for the kids. You're supposed to be happy. I am, but it's too sudden. I have to work. What's the point of you taking days off without me? Can you go out with the kids by yourself? Of course I can. That's rude. I took a vacation for you, and why aren't you happy? Rather, you're like upset. Are you unsatisfied with me making my family happy? If you're going to take a vacation, you should tell me or make a plan first. I'm saying it's too sudden. I can't take a vacation in such short notice. What's with all your complaining? I'm trying to be a good father and you're ruining it. I'm sorry, don't get so mad. My bad. You're right. You took days off for the kids, and even if I'm working, you can still play with the kids. Yeah, I'm pretty good husband. You should be more grateful to me. Yeah. By the way, you have a week off, right? Where are you going to take the kids? Maybe to Fairyland? They're dying to go there. There's no way we're going to a crowded, expensive place like that. It's exhausting and I'll lose all of my bonus I just got. It would ruin my vacation. Then the beach? No way. I hate the ocean. I'm taking the kids to Mom's house. Your mother's house? You're on summer vacation and you're going to stay with your mother for a week? Now I understand why you said you can go out with the kids by yourself. You're planning on having her take care of them. Don't say it's like a bad thing. Mom asked me to bring the kids. I'm sure she misses them. Maybe so, but I'm sorry, but I feel bad for the kids. At least make it a 2-night stay or something and then take them somewhere a bit more fun. What? You think her house is boring? Mom's going to cook a lot for them. You're going to deny that? That's not what I'm saying. I appreciate her kindness too. I know it's important for you to go home, but you have to think about them too. It's summer vacation. I'd like to take them to more other places. That would cost too much money. Besides, Mom's moving in with us from now on. We need to prepare them for that. She can start living with us at the end of summer vacation. Make sure everything's prepared. What? Living together? Wait, I've never heard of that before. It's another favor from my mom. Wait a second. Why would you decide on your own? I can't live with her. What do you mean you can't? We've already decided. Don't complain about husband's decision. What about me and the kids? Why do you always decide on your own? Of course they would agree. You're at home today, right? Make the kids get ready for the trip tomorrow. A trip? I'm sure they'd be happy. Unfortunately, it's the opposite. No one wants to go. What? Why not? They already have plans. They're all upset with you for making such a short notice. Plans? Family comes first. Can't they follow the father's decision? They've got plans with their friends. They've grown up, you know. You can't just make a plan on your own and ask others to follow you. I'm the father and I took a week off for them. I can't believe it. This is what happens when you don't educate them well. I can't believe they've turned into children who don't appreciate their father. Can you please stop blaming others? You're the one who hasn't done anything to the family. And now all of a sudden, you ask them to come with you tomorrow. Of course they won't be happy. You should have cared about your children before complaining. And they are against moving in with your mother. What? They are? They don't like Grandma? I guess not. The kids don't like her very much. They're more against it than the trip. They don't like her at all. Maybe they only see her once in a while and that's why they don't like her. If they live with her, they'll get along. They need to live together to have a good relationship. What are you saying? Everyone in the family is against except you. Okay? No living with your mother. No visits to her house. You seem to be making up your own mind and getting all excited by yourself, but this is what we think. I'm the father. I have the right to make decisions for the family. Anyone who goes against me is not a family. Don't talk like a child. If you can't listen to me, you're not a family. Get out of my house. Anyone who doesn't agree to live with her, get out before I get home from work. Are you serious? You're going to kick the kids out for this? I'm serious. Becca, if you're against living together too, get out. Well, if I do, we're getting divorced. You mean we're getting divorced if I leave? Yes. Because I don't want a wife who disagrees with her husband. Want to get divorced? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm leaving. Let's get divorced. Goodbye. What are you talking about, Becca? I was just kidding. I just wanted to show you how serious I was. What? You're taking it seriously? I'm serious. Well then, I'll tell the kids about the divorce, and I'll ask them if they want to move in with their grandma or leave the house. Hey, wait a minute. That was a joke. Getting divorced because my mom is moving in? Can't you see that I really don't want to live with her? What are we going to do about the kids after we divorce? They will be sad if you're gone. About that, they want to come with me. Huh? They do? You mean you're all leaving? Yeah, they don't want to live with their grandma and they don't want to go to their home. They don't want to live with you either, so they want to follow me. Which means you'll have to live with your mother, the two of you. Wait a minute. You're kidding, right? I'm so sick of you asking me to get divorced whenever we disagree. I'm serious. And I think the kids are too. You're the only one who seems to be joking. Why do you refuse to move in with my mom? Isn't it normal to visit your parents during vacation? Don't you guys have any idea how important it is to care your in-laws? I feel sorry for her. She lives alone. Did you forget why your mother is all alone? Huh? What do you mean? It's because she was kicked out by her son and his wife who moved in with her. Your mother was so mean to her son's wife, so they finally kicked her out. Don't exaggerate about it. Mom was just trying to teach her for her sake. I mean, it's so terrible for them to kick her out. Give me a break. You call it teaching when you throw away food she made every time? I think you call it bullying, and she deserves to be kicked out. If you start living with someone like that, you're going to have a hell of a life. Did she really do that? Can you stop underestimating the information network between wives? I know all about what she did to her. By the way, I hear they are going through a divorce right now. What? Divorce? My brother? Your brother seems to be just like you. He took his mother's side and helped her bully his wife. Of course, he should be divorced. I didn't know that was going on. I feel sorry for the kids too. She was so mean to them every time they saw her. I can understand why they don't want to live with her. What? She was mean to them? I don't think she would be mean. Dad, it's me, Paul. I'm using Mom's phone. Paul, you love your grandma, right? You agreed to live with her, don't you? Mom is making you to say no to visit her or live with her, right? No, I don't like Grandma. She always calls me ugly. She doesn't like that I look like Mom. And she always gets mad at me when I do something wrong. And she never gives me birthday presents. She never gave you a birthday present? I thought she loved you. We're going with Mom. If you want to live with Grandma, you can live with her together. Bye, Dad. See? Do you understand how they feel? I didn't think you guys would be so against it. I'm sorry I decided to move in with her and go visit her on my own. I won't do it again. It's alright, don't worry about it. We're getting divorced. You can move in with her or visit her, whatever you want. Don't tell me you're divorcing me. I won't decide to live with her without your permission anymore. Just reconsider. Hey, let's talk. I told you, I'm sick of it. People who can't listen to you aren't your family, right? Then we're not a family anymore, so I'm leaving. That was just a joke. I can't live with someone who makes jokes like that. Well then, me and the kids are packing our bags now. Bye. I will take them to my parents' house until the divorce is final. They would be happy to come with me to my parents' house. Are you really leaving? My parents are even taking them to Fairyland on my behalf. They are going to have a blast. I'm glad they're going to have a great summer vacation. Wait, I'm off for a week from tomorrow. I'll take them. No, your mother is waiting for you at home. Have a relaxing week with her. Make sure you tell her we're getting divorced. Bye! On that day, I packed a few things and left the house with the children. My parents were surprised at my divorce, but they were more than happy to see their grandchildren coming to visit. They are all going to visit Fairyland tomorrow. After that, Sam has texted me to apologize, but I ignored him. I also turned in the papers for the divorce, so I'm waiting for his reply. Once the divorce is finalized, I'm planning to go out for lunch with his brother's ex-wife to celebrate our divorce. Hey, about this Sunday, can you come over to my place around 11 a.m.? You're not busy anyway, are you? No, I'll be working on that day, so I can't come. Working on Sunday? Is our company so busy that we need your help? Yes, we are. My father and grandfather run the company, and it's true that you married my brother and became a family, but you are a housewife, right? You're not involved in our company at all, so you can stop acting as if you own the company. For a moment, I wondered what you meant by our company. This is a company that my grandfather worked so hard to build, and my father stabilized it. It doesn't belong to you, Fiona. Shut up! Then how about next Saturday? I'm just giving you a little advice since you keep insisting that it's yours. Sorry, I have plans for next Saturday. I mean, why do you need to see me? I hope you don't call me for nothing. How dare you! I'm doing this for you! Look, you're getting old. I think it's time for you to get married. I know a nice guy, so I thought I'd introduce you to him. Again? I've told you 100 times I don't need that kind of help. You'll miss your chance to get married if you keep talking like that. I can't keep you in my company forever. I think you should get married as soon as possible. I'll feel much better if you leave, you know. My company? You see, I'm treated as an ordinary employee of this company. I joined this company by nepotism, but I am not given a sloppy training just because I am the daughter of the president of the company. In fact, I'm trained extra hard. My grandfather, who is the current chairman, and my father, who is the president, do support me, but I don't remember being supported by you. You were just my brother's wife. Do you have any right to tell me what to do? Huh? What's with that? I haven't told you, but you are so rude. I am your brother's wife. That means I am greater than you. I think you should respect me more. Didn't your parents teach you that kind of common sense? If you are someone who should be respected, I should behave so. But vice versa. Fiona, ever since you got engaged to my brother, you have been secretly harassing me, haven't you? Stealing money, clothes, bags. When I found out my makeup were missing, I was shocked. Just because I didn't say anything, you did whatever you wanted, didn't you? How could I respect such a person? I don't respect you, I despise you. Despise me? You don't seem to understand your position. I think I know exactly who I am. I didn't steal it. How rude. I just borrowed a few things. You haven't returned any of them. That's not important right now. Anyway, I hope you'll get married soon and go away. You've been jerking around in my company for so long. I don't want to waste your salary on you. I said, it's not your company. You should know who you are. Stop talking back to me. You're so annoying. Don't get me wrong, I'm just saying this out of my kindness. I'm sure your parents are thinking the same way. Whatever, can I go now? I'm busy with work. Well, excuse me. Wait a minute. I'll tell your brother and your parents soon. I just heard from my husband. What's going on? I mean, is it true that you're going to be the president? Why would it happen? Good evening. Yes, it's true that I'm going to be the president. My grandfather is old and thinking of retiring, so the chairman will be my father, and I will be the president. Why are you the president? What about my husband? In general, the oldest son takes over the company. My brother doesn't have the motivation. I mean, he has little motivation to work. He thinks that if he stays at our company, he won't lose his job. I heard that he just sits around and surfs the internet every day and doesn't do much work. My company is very strict with family. For now, my coworkers are smart, so there's not much trouble, but if something happens, he could be fired. Why? Then why did I? For what purpose you married my brother? Fiona, you approached him because you wanted the company, right? My brother is insensitive and doesn't seem to realize, but my parents, grandfather, and I knew it from the beginning. We allowed someone like you to marry him because we knew he would be single for the rest of his life. I decided that I would never give him any control over the business. He has already agreed to this, by the way. I'm not sure if he understands well, but after all, he has no interest in such things. He probably thinks that no matter who runs the business, he, as a blood relative, will be fine because he will be able to earn and live. That's a lie! A person like you is the president of a company. My husband deserves it more than you. I bet he acts big in front of you, like I'm the son of a business owner or whatever, and he seems to underestimate me, his sister. Why do you think I joined this company? It's from my grandfather and father. Ever since I was a little girl, I've wanted to support the company they built, and I've worked hard at my studies. They opposed me a lot, though. You're right, I'm a woman and I'm not the oldest, but I did my best to persuade them to let me join the company so that I could show them my abilities. And they accepted my efforts. Do you have any other questions? That's a lie! I'll go talk to your parents. As you wish. I think my grandfather and father are still at work. Well, I've already reported to them everything about how you have been treating me. They are strict with their relatives, but they also treat well for the daughter and grandchild, so they seem to have thoughts towards your attitude. I hope they would listen to you. After this, I heard that Fiona really went to the company, but as expected, she was turned away by my grandfather and father at the door. She couldn't give up, so she went to my parents' house, but she was also turned away by my mother. When she asked her husband, which is my brother, he just kept repeating that it was my grandfather and father's decision. Apparently, she thought that if my brother became the president, she would become the wife of the president and live a wealthy life. That is too naive of a future plan. Of course, such a person would fail to see my brother for what he really is. The disposition of my brother, who is not motivated about his work, is pending at the moment, but my father said he would be fired if he continues like this. I wonder what Fiona will do if that happens. What do you all think? If you would like to share your thoughts, let me know in the comments.